We're right back to it, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's Ferrand here, and today we are playing as a new man. A man by the name of Michael Smith. By family and by trade. He is a smithy at heart, and his forefathers before him have been too. So we are playing with a DIY expert. He's thin-skinned, he's claustrophobic, prone to illness, slow healer, weak stomach, slow reader, cat's eyes, stout, unfit, that one I'm going to struggle with big time, wilderness knowledge, fast learner, blacksmith knowledge, and outdoorsy. Our skills are as shown, this one being the absolute killer. Kinda thought I'd give it a whirl going for level 1 fitness, and I think I might regret my decisions a lot. But I think since we kinda have to go for it, I reckon if we just get pumping with it straight away, straight off the bat, we can start grinding it every single evening. We'll be fine in no time. Strength is going to be our big compensator. I'm hoping that makes up for a lot of things. We've got a carpentry buff, a carving buff, because I struggled with it big time last run. Short blunt is a nice little bonus, and everything else in between. Metalworking, napping, and all of the above are sorted and ready to go. So we are starting in Muldraugh. I believe we're at the back end of the map, by the looks of it. Yeah, we are miles away from where I want to be. I think if we can head south, or maybe even out towards the rusty rifle, we could be onto a good one. Whether it pays off or not, a whole other question. One thing I do want to work out is how much for. Not ideal. Alright, that was 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions gives us 2 XP. Okay, cool. I can kind of manage that. I think we're going to have to do a lot of exercise. A stupid amount of exercise, to say the least. I want to work out how long it is before we end up exhausted. I feel like that's going to be something that is going to be extremely beneficial to us. If we can't last the whole day, or like even half a day, we're going to get ourselves stuck very quickly. I do have a weapon. I should probably equip it. A meat cleaver. Straight on the short blunts already. Plain chips, you are going to be very handy. Bread and sugar cubes. Oh, hello. Was not expecting to see you there. I know you've literally just broke in, but still. Was not expecting you at all. Bread. Bread. Fresh corn, fresh shrimp. Ice cream, going in, sausages, peas, and wherever that bread may be, we can whip up some goodies. I might actually just head back to our original place, whip up all of that, slice the bread, get ourselves some sandwiches made so we can start this journey properly and not be heavily overweight for 1 and stuck without food for 2. Neither of those things sound ideal at all. Let's get sorted. 3 pretty tasty sausages down. 2 of them are pretty heavily seafood based. The other is basically just a sausage fest. He's going to be living life like a true king. He's off to a great start. It kind of sounds like someone just hopped a fence. I think that's what I heard. How much do we get from running around as well? We're up to 13 already. 13 out of 3,000. Ooh. John McCoy. What is that? Woodworking. We could get an axe. We could very, very early get an axe. Oh man, how good would that be? We've just got to make it there. That's the tricky part. We do need to get working on short blunt straight off the bat this time too. So last time we got stuck with a fracture for like a month. Put me out and I couldn't really do much about it. This time around, hopefully we don't end up in the same fate. That's a whole lot of Zeds. We're going to have to bust a move. Can we get as much distance as possible? Might actually start on that. How many Zeds can we take before we're stuck? Guessing maybe try to start with 1 and then work our way up. Otherwise, fitness is going to get very overwhelming and I'm going to get pretty stuck. Can I use the fence to my favour? I really do hope so. There's 1. There's 2. Nice. Number 3. Alright, here's hoping we can actually pull something off here. If we can get some speedy Zeds, like this guy needs to hurry up and get himself in gear. Come on, dude. We can just use this fence to crush as many as we can. Imagine. Gone down because of a missed swing straight off the bat would suck. Any goodies? Not really. Not going to get any goodies on day one, let's be honest. We do need a watch, though. I feel like I've seen a few watches as well. Come on, dude. There we go. Lally job. Alright, watch. Key to the residence. Probably don't need. Classic wristwatch. Not quite a digital, but she'll do. Yeah, we're definitely not getting a digital. And we got a straggler coming that way too. Ah, Federale. Hello, beautiful. Pick's a good day to make yourself look pretty. Okay, that was quite a few Zeds. I'm actually a little less stressed at being level 1 now. I mean, ultimately, I am still very worried about it, but I think we could actually be somewhat okay. I think that was inside our trailer. Come on. There we go. Alright, we need to get him rest and get away from this guy. You gonna be a dog? Of course you're gonna be a dog. Nice. Oh. Hang on, what did he have? Trailer park trailer. There are many trailer park trailers. Hopefully that one is one within our vicinity. Hey up, fella. Alright, well there goes our sleeping plans. Quite literally out the window. We should have time. Okay, now we gotta be speedy. We gotta be speedy. Really hoping that doesn't pick up. Too many Zeds. We've got at least one. We are not off to a good start. This fitness is gonna wipe us out big time. Hello. Come on. Alright, here's the trick. This bathroom looks horrendous. Okay, we are maybe stuck. Maybe just a little bit. We can't sprint. We got Zeds on the front door. We got Zeds pouring through the windows. Come on, get the door closed. There we go. That's kind of our only hope. I need to get rested ASAP. Otherwise I'm very dead. I have got a handgun. One that we're going to be terrible with. Our muscle strain is actually not too bad, surprisingly. Everything else, however, sucks. It's not good. Can we just have a quick drink? I might have to sacrifice that front door. And sacrifice our mental well-being just for a minute. Can hear a Zed coming close to this back door. There we go. He's in. Yeah, not my finest hour, to say the least. But there are plenty of Zeds in there, and we are off to a solid start. Day one, we've got 28 down already. Cool, man. Did bag ourselves some work boots, though. I'd take those. They're probably a bit stronger, too. Someone did just come in with some sort of axe meat cleaver. Nice. In the back of their skull. How they didn't take them down, I don't know, but I'll take it. Okay, as long as we can get that back up, we'll be golden. Ooh. Don't even think about it, boy. There we go. Need to stop banging that door every time as well. Alright, I think we may actually be good at. Yeah, we're never going to be able to sleep, not in a million years. Unless this is the final Zed. Hello. Imagine, after all of that, we got stung. My nightmare. Okay, cool. So far, half an episode down inside the trailer. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. What a day already. I think as I said, just come through the back door as well. What a day. Now we're good. We might actually have to sleep in here. Not exactly ideal, but it is what it is. Let's rest. Let's maybe eat some food. Get ourselves a bit more prepared and just, yeah, make some actions, I guess. I'll see you in the morning. Maybe. Turns out claustrophobia is probably the worst trait I could have taken. Terrible idea. I had to sleep like over in a field here. Sucked. Terrible, terrible choice. I did get a little bit of fitness done though, and it has kind of thrown me a terrible, terrible bone to start the day with. But we're going to crack on anyway. Our sneaking has gone up, which is a terrible sign. Yeah, not ideal. Lightfoot there's going to be to follow. Can we manage to get to that truck today? Because I would very much like an axe. If we can get some slightly better weapons, that would be a damn good day. Let's grab one meat cleaver there, another meat cleaver there. Handgun would be nice. I don't think we can we? No, we need a holster for that. Of course. Don't know why I doubted the standard laws of this game. But yeah, I did also do some squats as well. And I think if we do more fitness, we'll probably sort out our muscle strain from stomping. I feel like that... You know what? I feel like it's not a thing. But I feel like that's how it should work. And one day I really hope that is how it works. Because it just makes so much sense. Did I even... Is ours better? Yeah, ours is way better. I didn't realise I had a denim shirt on. Sound. Alright. Yeah, I feel like one day... That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Are we going to draw any Zeds from this side is the question. It's kind of a blessing and a curse. Depending on how clever we are with it. I've never been more terrified in my life, I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. I might just head back inside, try and rest just a tiny bit. See if we can fix this muscle strain even slightly. It's not going to be good for us. Not at all. And we're going to get tired super quick again. But, fingers crossed. There's the tiredness and we cannot do a thing about it. We're going to have to sleep in a car somehow. This is awful. Awful, awful, awful. Yeah, back to my point on muscle strain. I think maybe one day it would be very, very nice if they implement a feature that lets you work with fitness. So if you're smashing out squats, your muscle strain on your legs is going to be like not very common. You know, regularity boosting or whatever. If you're doing fitness training, smashing out bicep curls or chest press and things like that, I feel like that should reduce your arm muscle strain. Maybe it's a plan. I have no idea. I haven't looked that deep into their patch notes and things like that. But as of right now... Oh, you are joking. All of that, we can't even get into it. Hopefully we can get in the side door and just loot it from inside. Oh, imagine. Oh my god. Second better event in like 30 seconds. This is not a good day. This is not a good day at all. Let's just hope and pray that we can actually get inside this van. Otherwise, we're going to be kind of screwed here. Come on, game. Help a brother out. Now's our chance. Probably going to be the only chance we've got. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Club hammer, going to be super handy. The circular saw blade, also super handy. Is there a key? No. Men's hair done right. Could have sworn that lock was broken. I didn't think we could get into it if the lock was broken. There we go. The more you know. I do want to check out one of these cars at the least. If we can get either of them running, it'd be ideal. We can't hotwire, which sucks. But if there's a key, we got gas and a battery. That's a very good start. I think we're good. We're going to have to sleep outside again. Maybe if we can take one of those deck chairs, we may be okay. Let's just muscle our way in. No car key. Damn it. Not good. Not good at all. I was kind of hoping to sleep in that. Alright, deck chair it is then. Deck chair, forest. It's the only way. It's the only way. I think we're going to have to play the risky game again. Try and sleep out in the dirt. Not ideal. Not my finest start to a run. Pretty much ever. I think CDDAs have gone better than this. Yeah, not our finest hour to say the least. I think what I do kind of need to do is head on down to, you know, the little railway station just outside of town? I think that's where we're going to have to hole up. That's got to be the best place, surely. Without a car, decent equipment, weapons, fitness skill, all of the above, we're kind of just on our back no matter what we do. We need to get ourselves out of here, like, immediately. Otherwise, we're just going to get stumped, and it's not going to be good. Yeah, I've got AZ with a pillow. If we had a bag, we'd be golden. Ooh. Woodworking van. Could be a good enough start. Can we turn this into a sheet rope, sheet sling bag? These aren't that great, by any means. But they're better than nothing. At least it gives us a little bit more space and an extra pillow, which is just grand. Unlabeled can of food can go, the club hammer and handgun can go. It's pretty much full, yeah. That'll do for now, at the very least. I wonder... it does have a rubber hose, so we could maybe, big potential, clear out the other car of fuel and get that thing up and running, depending on what it has inside it. Oh, it'd be lovely if we can get that up and running. I'm just going to cook this meat whilst we're here too. One plain patty, one pork chop. Get these bad boys up and running. Whoa, almost. Fresh, cooked, and tasty. Can we get life and living? Turn you all the way down. Life and living. There we go. That was a raccoon. A raccoon whose mission it was to change the world. Bladder control. I don't think this is going to be very good, is it? No. Doesn't even do first aid. What a shame. Will this kettle work as a bottle? Empty copper kettle. Can we fill it? Yeah, we can. Is auto drink turned on? It is. Nice. It's slightly overweight, but it's going to have to do. Kind of just got to suck it up and deal with it. Should be okay. Fingers crossed. Does this count as short blunt or axe too? I'm very unsure. Axe. Yeah, counts as axe. We do have the key, so we can just test it, can't we? No gas. We do have a rubber hose. We may be able to use this kettle to fill up. Could work. Could work. Let's give it a whirl. Let's empty this bad boy out. Probably should have done it after we clear the area, just in case we have to run. But fingers crossed. I'm hopeful. Come on, dude. Nicely done. Didn't even check to see if it had a decent battery, but we're good. Alright, we can siphon gas at the very least. Shift the truck over and we'll be very quickly on our way. Our sneaking skill is flying, and it's terrifying me more and more every time. And that'll do for now. Just so we can get ourselves just a touch closer. Of course it beeps. Why wouldn't it beep? Managed to get quite lucky there, though. Alright, this is going to take a hell of a lot of time, I think. Hopefully we can do this silently. Please. So far, so good. So far, so good. Got ourselves a duffel bag, Zed. And she is coming in hot. We have got a few working down there. Right side as well, picking up the flank. Fingers crossed. Nice and easy. Perfect. Keyring without a car key. You are pointless to me, my dear. For quick. Nice. Get you on the ground. We can unload that in just a second. Hopefully. He's a one-swinger. Beautiful. Look at that. It's already slowly becoming a tank. Alright, kind of hoping we can get out of this area before nightfall. If we can, that'd be grand. Hopefully this doesn't take too much longer, because this has been the slowest process of my entire existence. It is a killer, man. Absolute killer. I don't know how much fuel is in there either, but it does not feel like a lot. Nope, not a lot at all. I bet this is still like above 80%. 65. Okay, that's not too bad. We're getting there slowly. I am extremely thankful for this rubber hose, but at the same time, I wish, like no other, that the hose just wasn't in there, because this has taken far too long. We're like half a day down. We're already getting tired, and this has been going at like 3% per time. I think we're almost empty. 2% left. We're coming down to our last haul. But man, this has been a very, very long day just doing the same repeated process. Very, very thankful for a car on day one with probably not even a quarter of a gas tank, considering the size of this bad boy. Let's just have a quick check. Ah, okay. A near full gas tank. I'll take it. Alright, I'll stop complaining. That is a hell of a feat. But still, what a just nightmare that was. That's taken so long. So long, you have no idea. But we're good. We are on the move. We've got a lot of food. We've got a nice, fresh-to-go truck that's in pretty good shape with some good gear in the back. It's even got a saw blade. Even got a saw blade. I don't know if we've got the required material to be able to get there. Magazines. Everyday smithing. I don't know what that gives us, but maybe at some point we can... Ah, here we go. Guess this is just forging everything. Yeah. Forge saw. Make. It's having a meltdown. Let's not deal with that. Let's not deal with that at all. Let's sleep in our little pit of despair. Fingers crossed we survive the night once more. This is the first time I've found actual loot in plastic bags. That's pretty wild. We got ourselves a fresh lemon. Gonna take that all day long. Chocolate chips, flour and lard. That's enough to make a pie, believe it or not. Bunch of fresh food as well. That's perfect. We can make ourselves an orange pie if we want. I don't know if we have the recipe for it. It's the only downside. Pie. Prepare pie. Pie dough. Pie dough. Lard. Flour. Yeah, the rest of it is not that hard to find. That's exactly what the quest for was with the last guy. Man, I'm so glad. So glad we went and met our end instead of just coming to a trailer park. It would have been way too convenient. But yeah, I think heading out towards the railway yard, I guess, train track area, is going to be our best bet. There's a few houses just around the corner which are all fairly sizable. That's a survivor's place. This is incredibly stupid. No, let's just get in the truck and go. Incredibly stupid. I do want to mark that on the map before I forget, though. 'Cause yeah, whether that's actually valuable or not, I don't know. But it'd be nice if it is. I'm going to try and use the map just a little bit more, too. Survivor house. She'll be there when we get back. So I have had a lot of comments on the previous episode and on the post over the weekend. And a lot of them I've read and considered the advice. A lot of them I've just kind of done what I'd quite like to do, if you know what I mean. So all of the comments are super helpful. Every single one I do massively appreciate. But some of them on the settings for the run, I've kind of done my own thing. So there was a couple regarding characters, which I've definitely logged for future runs because they seem grand. There was one about a priest kind of guy that kind of just wanted to go around and make good of all the people that were once people. And I had a similar suggestion last series about maybe pulling together like a family tree, I guess. So if we can track down a bunch of Zeds, if any of them have the same names, we can pull them together and basically give them a burial. You know, look after the ones that, I guess if we go around our area, our starting house, and whichever ones pop up, we just make good of them. Find out their last name, bring anyone with that last name back, and build a little, I guess, memorial site for them. Because I think that'd be quite cool. And playing as the priest would also be quite cool and very role-playing for the character. Another was builder mode. Builder mode is one thing that I've always wanted to mention and touch on because a lot of people do play it, especially the people new to the game. But for me, it's just not the one. I don't really like the multi-hit. I don't really like just the ease of it, I guess. As much as I want this to be a fairly solid, just builder, forge master, all of the above, I also need a challenge. Otherwise, I would get very, very bored very quickly. So I will put the settings at the end of this video. A lot of them are kind of bulk standard to what I normally do, but I have turned on high population for this one rather than the normal one for last run. And I think that should be a mighty difference, really. It's going to make things tougher, but also keep us on our toes. And I kind of need that a lot. Yes, on one hand, you could say that I did struggle quite a bit with the normal population, but at the same time, it wasn't too bad. So I kind of, well, Echo Creek especially was incredibly easy. We cleared that place out in like the first few days, even with a busted leg. The gun store, however, whole different story. Place was hell, but great fun. That's incredibly dark. I'm going to come back to that. There is a farmhouse that I'm planning to head to just a little bit further up, and ooh, some medical Zeds too. Yeah, I did kind of struggle a little bit at first with what we were dealing with, but it wasn't so bad. It wasn't too bad enough for me to make it easier, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we've kind of ramped it up a tiny bit. I've changed the looted building setting only slightly, so it's gone from 50% down to 30%, which I think is just way more manageable and a lot easier for the late game. So I kind of got to a point where I was heading to points of interest that were basically empty and that was still filled to the brim with Zeds, but having next to no loot, which not really ideal. Not good at all, if I'm honest. You're wasting so many resources to get in there just to find out it's looted. Not the one. Not at all. Animals and things have all sort of stayed the same. Most of the Z ones have stayed the same. I've tweaked a couple of, I guess, world settings. So, chances vehicles have gas is set slightly higher, but the amount that they have is super low. Because I think, personally, I've never let my car run out of petrol. Ever. I let my bike run out once, but it's a bike. It didn't have a fuel gauge on at the time, and I could just push it. Wasn't the end of the world. Car, however, you're calling up the AA straight away. You are getting a recovery man out because you are not pushing that, or you're carrying a little fuel can for however far to stock yourself up, which is not ideal. I never let my car run out of fuel. And most people don't, especially if it's just sat on the driveway outside your house. So that kind of makes sense in my head. A few other ones, kind of bulk standard, but I will post the settings anyway, just so you all have a pretty solid idea. But yeah, I guess that's everything for early run catch-ups. That's a very good find straight off the bat. 2 needles. Nice. Otherwise though, we're in pretty good standings. I think this should be quite a fun run. I'm very excited to dive into it and see exactly what we're dealing with. Do we have a light switch? We do. That is pitch black. Claw hammer, you beauty. Yes, please. Small handle. Panic, of course, still spreads to downstairs, even if you are claustrophobic. Oh, he had like a full... What are they, rev rooms? Is that what's a dark room? That's the one. For his camera film stuff. Clever. I like that. That's a nice little touch. Very subtle. Very effective. I should have left all of this behind. We had the perfect opportunity to as well. Chicken legs stale, I may as well just eat the whole thing. It's only going to make us slightly sad, if sad at all. Bottle opener is probably worth taking. Why did I come out as so full? Terrible idea. Both of those can be cooked and eaten. Kind of milking the early game oven as well. So if we can just get everything pumped up. We can crack that open, can't we? Packaged corn does not exist. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Cooked and we're golden. Lally job. What an excellent find. And we got a zapped magazine. Every magazine you find, you may as well just read. Gets it out of the way. No stress then. We are also incredibly overweight, which is not ideal. Just going to whip that off for now. Is that? Ah, so it's a coat hanger. There's some teeny tiny underwear. Anything else? One beanie. Ah, we're not going to need it anytime soon at all. But it would be handy if it does start getting cold, or if we get trapped in the van one night and kind of just have to make do. Every single little thing helps, especially day one. This place is actually really good. It's got sheep. It's got a lot of sheep. There's no ram over there, is there? Are you a ewe? No, that's a ram. I want them to be okay. I'm ready to run if need be. We'll just pet this lovely lady for now. Hopefully he just lingers, you know? Hopefully he's chill. Can I check on him? Should we try and get at least a teeny tiny bit close? Hey up, boy. He's calm. Nice. Can I pat him on the head? Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Where's the zombie? There he be. God, I thought it was coming for me. Thought it was coming for me. You know what? Kind of tempted to move out here. If there's anywhere in this place that I can sleep, we could just base out of this for a little while. There's a chicken next door. We've got some wool. And we can, like, literally, straight from day one, kind of work on building a forge. I think we've got a slight foraging skill boost. Where am I looking? Foraging. Yeah, we do. Decisions. Yeah, question is, though, can we actually sleep, or is this just going to be a pointless exercise? Panic is still as strong as it was when we got in here. I think it could still be tempting, though. Where are we and how far have we got to go? Not far at all. I think that dirt road should be clear enough to be able to get here as well. I might maybe just leave our bag here. Bold move, I know. Very bold move, but I think we'd be okay with that for now. Yeah, it puts us just underweight too. We've got plenty of food, a ton of water, we should be fine. And we don't really need that flashlight either. It's just, yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. At least not for now. Just have a quick loot in here whilst we're here too. Gummy fishes, absolutely coming with. Bandage, cola. Highs, yes please. Hi, hey yo. Any more for any more? Pretzel. You're coming with me, boy. Nice. I think that's everything. At least everything that I remember. Those are just toilets, aren't they? Not really much point breaking them down if they don't just open. Yeah, there we go. There's a brewski. Always worth it for a brewski. Let's hop back into this bad boy, get ourselves on the move, and we'll be back to base in no time. I think this is the right play. I think this is the best move. At least up there. We're not... still can't sleep. It's the only downside. But we're safer. We have food all around us. So if worst comes to worst and we have to live off eggs for a little while, it is what it is. We can kind of start working on that animal care immediately. And we've got the perfect foundation to build a forge. I think the sooner I get on that, the better. And right next door we have an ambulance. So if we can maybe muster up some sort of makeshift axe, we'll be golden by like day 2. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good run. I'm so excited for it already. And there's so much more to come. And just like that, the van is here. We are looking good. We're feeling good. Probably not smelling too great. We are very sweaty and slightly overweight. Got to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's the end of the world after all. But for the most part, I'd say we're pretty good. I'd say we are off to 1,000 times better of a start than we were last run. It's going to be a damn good run. I'm so ready for it. I think tomorrow we head to McCoy's because, well, it makes the most sense. Come on, fella. There we go. I think tomorrow we head to McCoy's because it makes the most sense. We can get so many tools and bits out of there that it would just be a shame to waste. If we can we remove all of this? We can. Probably not our boldest move, but we can do it. But yeah, if we can head up there, we get all the tools we need early on, just to guarantee that it's not looted. and pretty much set ourselves straight off the bat, we would be golden. I'm a little upset that we can't sleep here. We are going to be stuck to the car, but kind of hoping the more we're in here, the better off we get. Worst comes to worst, we can always move into the barn. Not the worst idea, but for now, I'm going to love you and leave you just there in the comfort of our nice new home. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.